You want to move to the Netherlands as a lawyer. Is it possible? The answer is yes, you just need to know how. Watch this video till the end to find all of it. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now, let's begin. First, let me ask you this question. Which foreign lawyers are eligible to work in the Netherlands? The eligibility principles depend on the way you want to move to the country and your conditions. There are different ways you can move to the Netherlands as a lawyer. The first way is to study law in the Netherlands. To do so, you must get admission from the Dutch university that offers a law course. The university requirements are different and you must find out the specific requirements of each one. For instance, there are language requirements, education certificate, transcripts, and other items. After getting admission, you have to apply for a student visa to study in the Netherlands if you're not from the EU. So you have to fulfill the visa requirements as well. You can find out more about the Netherlands student visa from the Visa Library article or watch the video on our channel. The second way is that you have studied law in a foreign country and worked as a lawyer. The requirements and procedures you have to follow depend if you're an EEA national or a non-EEA national. I'll get to both of them in a few minutes. Now let's get to know the procedure of becoming a lawyer in the Netherlands. As I told you, the first option is to study law or a related subject in the Netherlands. It could be the easiest and most guaranteed way to become a lawyer in the Netherlands. The first step is to get admission to a Dutch law school. There are some universities in the Netherlands that offer law subjects. Visit the university's website and find out whether they offer an undergraduate or postgraduate degree to international students or not. If yes, you must find out the requirements of the subject you want to apply for and fulfill them. For example, the University of Amsterdam offers these subjects at undergraduate level: civil law, criminal law, international law, legal advice, legal studies, and public law. You must find out the requirements and fulfill them. Tuition, education, and language fluency requirements. Determine if the subject is in English or Dutch and try to fulfill it. Let me tell you this, if you master the Dutch language, you will have more options. After you get admission to Dutch university, you must apply for a student visa. If you live in the EU, you do not need a visa. You can enter the country and apply for a study permit directly. But non-EU nationals must apply for a student visa before moving to the country. You must gather the supporting documents and submit them to the Dutch embassy or consulate in your home country. When you receive the student visa, you can move to the Netherlands and begin your study. You must complete your education and get highest scores in your studies. After completing your education in law, you must pass the professional education program for the legal profession. It takes you 3 years to complete it. This program will train and prepare you to become a lawyer in the Netherlands. Before you take the professional training program, you must pass a test to determine your knowledge. You can take the test at most 1 year before you start your training program. The basic test is made of 60 closed questions and it takes you about 2 hours. It also costs you 126 euros. You can take the test before or after you swear as a lawyer in the Netherlands as well. If you fail the test, you can take it again, but you have to pay the costs again. Are you wondering where to register for the test? The link to registration is in the description. There are centers around the Netherlands where you can take the test. When you register, you can pick the location, date, and time. Remember that after you pay the fee, your registration is complete. You can reschedule or cancel it under certain conditions. If you want to study for the exam or prepare yourself for it, you can take mock tests. The link of the website to take such mock tests in the description. After you complete your studies and education, you can register with the National Registration of Lawyer (LAT). You must register with the center in the province you live in. You can find their list in the Visa Library article from the link in the description again. You should contact them and ask about the registration process. Also, there might be some documents that you have to submit. After you complete the registration process, you will receive your lawyer card. This card will access you to the judiciary system in the Netherlands. You can log in the secure online application of the NOVA, the professional organization of the legal profession, to see the applications, courthouse results, and prison list. You can also have the digital version of the card as a mobile app on your smartphone. If you have a physical card, you must keep it carefully as it holds your username and password. But there are security measures to verify logging in into the NOVA. The card will be valid for 3 to 5 years. The expiry date is written on it, and after the expiry, you may apply to get a new one again. When you get your lawyer card, it is mandatory to get training points in the Netherlands. The location doesn't matter. There are 2 types of centers you can complete your training. 1. Non-registered training institutions. 2. Recognized training institutions. You should know that if you take training with recognized training institutions, you will be able to provide proof of your training easily. You can still complete your training with non-recognized training institutions, but you might have trouble getting proof and passing the evaluation. Non-recognized training institutions could be law firms, a company, municipal authorities, and others. You can find a list of recognized training institutions from the link in the description. When you complete the training, you can work as a lawyer. Now, let's get to the second way to become a lawyer in the Netherlands. It's when you have not studied in the Netherlands. If you have studied and completed your education outside of the Netherlands, the way to become a lawyer is up to your nationality. If you're a registered lawyer in the EEA or Switzerland, you can work as a lawyer in the Netherlands, depending on how often you work. But you have permission to work as a lawyer, but you must register with the Dutch Supervisory Council, DTS. You must complete and send a form to complete the registration process. You can find the form in the description. The second scenario is to work as a lawyer in the Netherlands based on the Professional Qualifications Directive. If so, you must apply for recognition of your professional qualifications. First, you must take a test of professional competence and fulfill the requirements. Then you must complete the application form. Once again, you can find the link in the description. And it's done. Now let's get to know the procedure for non-EU nationals. If you have studied law outside of an EEA country or Switzerland, you must take the educational course with the Dutch university in a law subject. You have to get admission in a Dutch university, complete your studies, and pass the procedure I explained. But if your degree gets recognized, you can work as a lawyer in the Netherlands. You have to apply for a certificate of professional competence to get your certificate recognized. Lawyers must apply for a certificate of professional competence with the competent authority of lawyers. The list of them is available on the EU database. The link is in the description. The Dutch Organization for Internationalization in Education is NAFIC. They will tell you what requirements you have to submit and how the recognition process works. After you get your certificate recognized, you have to find a job offer and apply for work permits and work visa to move to the Netherlands. Alright then. This was all you must know to become a lawyer in the Netherlands. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, like this video, hit the bell and download the free PDF file my team has prepared. You should also follow Visa Library on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Until the next video, thank you all for watching.